Okay, so this is the X number of times that we've tried this, and we're gonna give it another shot. So, this is my character Manervia, and this is based off of You can see the sketch underneath is from a drawing I did on one of our D&D campaign sheets that started off as Manervia watching Gunnstien, utterly mess something up or hurt himself, and just a little amusing as he's kind of insane most of the time and sometimes deserves what comes to him. But the more I've been writing her character and his character, the more I decided instead that this would be part of her backstory and or related to her backstory. Now, the story, shortened version of it, is she's traveling in the woods alone, still looking for her mom many years ago, and gets caught in a trap. And two men show up, Theo and Gray, and they offer to help her and, try and, oh, let me heal your leg, let me help you out. And instead, they turn around and rob her. And they had laid the trap themselves in the forest and had been following her for a while. And being young and naive, she at first was very trusting and discovered, nope, they are definitely, one of the worst things of the world is bandits and people who break your trust like that. So proceeds to end up having to kill one of them, Theo, which was her first kill, her first harming anybody ever, and was very traumatizing. But Gray got away with an arrow in the arm and through his shoulder, so he was never able to use his sword again, never able to fight again, as that was his dominant arm. Now, years down the line, her backstory is nearly done, and she and Gunnstien are traveling, and lo and behold, there's Gray in a pub. Now, building the shadow here of them fighting in the background. She notices him, recognizes him immediately. Meanwhile, of course, he doesn't notice her at all, and still very full of himself, very much a mean person. And she burrows down into her drink, and oh my god, we just need to get out of here, get the heck out of here. And Gunnstien, what, no, tell me what's going on, let me fix it. And maybe I'll just go talk to him, so he goes over there. Of course, Gunnstien has no intention of talking, and more of the loosening of teeth as shown on the shadow there, on Gray's shadow, as a tooth goes flying out of his mouth. Manervia being Manervia is, first, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed, I can't believe he's doing this, and it's a pup, so no one really wants to help him. It's more just her own empathy and embarrassment herself, and that tiny twinge of, oh my gosh, I should just jump in there and help him. But the longer she's sitting there, the more she's going, I'm okay with this. I think I'm going to hang out here for a bit and watch how this goes down. And oh, there goes another tooth. Oh dear, how awful. If only he had that right arm to use, or if only he wasn't such a jerk in the first place to have caused me such distress years ago. But whatever, I'm just going to drink my drink here. And it's this idea that I've had for a while of her, my first idea for her and Gunnstien's meeting was kind of goofy and silly, and he's there to help, but being Gunnstien is just, I'm helping, I don't know how to help, and, scares the bejesus out of her at first. But the more I'm working on an actual story, and I'm thinking this is going to be a little more serious than at first, and Gunnstien definitely being the comedic relief, and, what could go wrong in Dungeons and Dragons. But I think this is going to be a bit more of a serious story that it wasn't a happy time and doesn't end happily, or at least her backstory, but the more we do the campaign, the more I think it's turning into something absolutely different, which I'm perfectly fine with that. It's just about making sure my characters stay fluid and being able to draw as many of these encounters as I possibly can, and maybe this is something we can actually do in the story. I think that would be hilarious, and roll for initiative to punch Gray out in the teeth. But yeah, we'll give it a shot. So drawing's coming to a close here. We're going to add in some really cool pub lighting, and thank you for joining me today, guys, and I will continue to do these for my Patreon, my top tier Obsidian armor, and my behind the scenes footage, as well as this is for my Twitch and my YouTube. So this is done with iPad Pro and iMovie, and music brought to you today by Ben Sound. The song's called A New Day. So yeah, thanks guys. Bye.